if you rub someone else's leg, an entirely different energy is created. So reach over, please, and rub someone else's leg vigorously. Go ahead. Morris, I'll do your leg. There you go. And just go ahead. Don't be afraid. We're in Toronto. We're being lesbian friendly here. You rub a leg. It's all good. And then wiggle your fingers, kind of like this. It feels kind of funny, doesn't it? We parapsychologists call that psychic electricity. And you can do some pretty freaky things with it. May I show you? Would that be okay? Some of you know that back there are some cold drinks during the break for $1. They also have spoons. They're not for sale. I just stole them. But they have spoons, but they're good spoons. Check them out. They're good spoons. They're not some sort of crappy, plasticky kind of thing. Check that out. Wow, that's a lot of tattoos. Also we have some paper bags for if you just want to bring some food home with you or something. Would you mind opening that bag and make sure there's nothing supernatural inside? Just open it right up. Debbie, I know you're busy, but if you can open that, if you mind holding that, Jonathan, I know you're VIP first. So open that up, nice. So Jonathan, I'm going to ask you to make sure there's nothing in there, right? And whose leg did you rub? Good choice. High five. Okay, stand up please for me. We'll drop the spoon in the bag, please. And Jonathan, if you could hold the bag up nice and high like this and wiggle your fingers underneath it, sort of like Uri Geller might. Nicely done. That's good. Just for a moment, that's great. And you've got a spoon here, my friend. Your first name is? That's so cute. It's like ventriloquism. I look in his eyes and he answers. That's cute. So what is your name, sir? George, you stand up, please, George. And just hold the bag up high. And whose leg did you rub, George?
Both, actually. One hand with this, the other hand.
High five! Come on, wiggle your fingers. No, under the bag, man. Come on now. There, hold nice and high. Nice and high. There's another spoon. And if you could just drop it out, we'll work with Debbie. Sure. Stand up, please, Debbie. And there's one more spoon, my friend. May I know your name? Charles. Charles. Brilliant, Charles. Thank you. So here's the part that's kind of... Whose leg did you rub, Charles, out of curiosity? Go ahead, my friend. Rub away. No, not too vigorously. Hello, sailor. Have you seen Brokeback Mountain, Charles? Would you like to see it together? Charles, one more time, you just wiggle under my hand, see if anything goes on here. I feel something happening. Maybe it's from the rubbing on my leg. That's okay. Oh, look at the honkin' bend on that. Check that out. Hold on up for a second, Charles. Thank you. That's kind of weird. Go in there and see if anything is happening in there. Go ahead, check that out. Is anything happening in that one?
Yeah.
Pull it out. Go ahead. Pull it out. Look at the bend on that one. Oh, look at the one on Debbie's. Look at the bend on Debbie's. Debbie's a real bender. Hang on to that. Nicely done. And Jonathan. Nothing's happening. Let's go for a sec, Jonathan. You guys can sit down. Jonathan, it's not even bent. It's hot, though. Can you step over here for just a second? And you put the bag down. It's okay. You can save it for the... Hold the top of the spoon, please. No, that's right. And hold the bottom of the spoon. Lock those manly arms in a rigid stance. Okay. So here, it's kind of... Lock your arms so nice and rigid. It's warm. It's getting hotter. In fact, it's softening. It's softening. Let go, Jonathan. Let go. Oh, there it goes. Watch. Ray! Ow! Very hot. Give a round of applause. Now, I'm going to give these to you so you can examine them. There's a lot of skeptical types in the room. So there you go. Now, here's the part that's really wacky. Max, still Max, yeah? George, can I call you Max? It'd be easier. No? George, no, seriously, I want you to hang on. George has been bending with his arms like this. It's easy with two arms, George. But here's the thing. If you fly a lot, George? No. Some people in the room fly. Not like, like in Heroes or something, but like, that's impossible. But some people in the room fly, George, and sometimes you'll find, when you fly, you'll find yourself sometimes next to some enormous person on either side, and then some idiot flight attendant will bring a bowl of like wonton soup or something, and you'll be stuck with this little goofy spoon. But you know what? It's great because it's kind of ergonomic. You can kind of get in there, and you'll be able to have your soup. The seats are very narrow. George, but hang on to that, George. Give George a round of applause. one last thing, and then we'll break and we'll have a little discussion and try and make sense of all this madness. Here's the thing. How many of you have ever lost luggage? Out of curiosity, like when you're flying, not like you, obviously, George, but people who have flown, ever lost luggage? A number of hands around. I too. Morris, you as well? Oh, oh, that's good. And as have I. And Morris and some of you are thinking, okay, Mr. Psychic, because that's what it says on my driver's license. If you're so clever and clairvoyant, or whatever the hell you are, how is it that you would lose your luggage? Are you thinking that, Morris? No. I'm going to work with Tiffany. Tiffany, was that occurring to you?
That's what I was saying.
Yep, see, there you go. Thank you, Tiffany. All right, Morris. Here's the thing, Morris. Tiffany and some people were thinking, how could it be that I, James Biss, would lose his luggage? Well, I gotta confess, I do from time to time. But I'm getting really good at knowing where the luggage goes to. I'm working on that skill set. And that's kind of like what airport goes to. So I'd like to show you a little demonstration of that, if I may. And I need two people with kind of a special kind of psychic connection to each other. Can I pick on you two guys just because you look really cozy? And Bob Ray, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Ray's in the audience. So sorry about last Tuesday. Cheers. And you're my friend, what is your name? Rebecca. May I call you Rebecca? Would you mind coming up with Bob? That'd be fantastic. Bob and Rebecca, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up here, Rebecca. Give them a round. Woo! Yeah! Good luck, because, Stefan's like either going to hang himself or quit by Tuesday, so you know what, you have a real good shot. Also, the multicultural Bob look is really good. So, here's the deal. I've also... Nice, thanks for sharing that. It's kind of a free shirt. So is mine, Bob. Tip-top tailors were giving them out. Here's the deal. Bob, these are baggage tags. They kind of, they have, I'm sorry, hi. Hi. Come here often? On the baggage tags are different destinations. It's, and first name again was? Rebecca. I think it's Rebecca. I forgot. Not of Sunnybrook Park. So, Rebecca, I have different names of different destinations, like Italy and Brazil, and what else we got here? We got Tahiti, all these different destinations. Do me a favor, take these, please, and I'd like you, Rebecca, to count 10 of them, face down right there, please, for me. A neatness count. So 1, right there, thank you. 1, 2, oh, that would be great.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. And could you hand the others over, please, over to Bob? and Rebecca, if you could just examine that envelope, make sure there's no trapdoors or secret compartments or lubricants or anything in there. Just the sound again, that's the hottest thing. Do that one more time, just for them. Tiffany, this is good. That just make my evening. Check that, make sure there's nothing in there. Please take your baggage tags, please, and put them in there for me. And seal the envelope, please, using your favorite method, Tiffany. I mean, Rebecca. Oh, the French method. Nice. Do me a favor and print your name, Rebecca, across the front and your email ad. No, just your name would be just right. No. Oh, you tease. All right. So do me a favor and count them face down. Same thing, please. Count the page tags face down right there. Just like Rebecca did, so we can all see. Right there is good, so everyone can see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Are you going to count? Okay. So take those 10 cards, please. And Rebecca, I'm going to ask you to hold your envelope by the top corners with your name facing out, because you know your name, By the 2 corners would be good. That was good. Or maybe like this, because some people are having problems, like Ed's having problems with it. Just like that. So, Ed, do me a favor, Bob. She must be fun too. So here's the thing, Bob, go out please amongst our new disciples and pick any 3 people. Go ahead, and if Bob chooses you, please pull out one of the baggage tags. Take it right out of Bob's hands and pull a card, please. Go ahead, Bob. Somebody else, please. Bob's a wild and crazy guy. Go ahead, go nuts there, Bob. And go out there, pull another card, please. Excellent. Now, if Bob has chosen you, that's 3, that's great. If Bob has chosen you, please look at the name, that's the destination, if you will, on the baggage tag, and maybe think of a mental connection associated